Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Mr. Miracle from DC Comics. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Mr. Miracle, you're going to need green concrete, red concrete, yellow concrete, white concrete, green terracotta, red terracotta, yellow terracotta, block of gold, and smooth quartz slab. So once you have all those materials together, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start Mr. Miracle off with a row of 8 with your green concrete. Just like that. We're then going to do 2 additional rows on top of this with the green concrete. For the next row, we are going to do 1 green concrete, 2 blocks of gold, 2 green concrete, 2 blocks of gold, 1 green concrete. Next row, what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 green concretes on top of the blocks of gold, and then we're going to place yellow concrete everywhere else. That next row, we're going to place 2 yellow concretes on top of the green concretes, and then we're going to place red concrete everywhere else. We are then going to do 3 rows of red concrete. There's 1, 2, and 3. For the next row, we're going to do 1 green terracotta on the ends of the row, 2 red concretes coming inward, and then 2 yellow concretes in the middle. The next row we are going to do, actually the next 2 rows are the exact same, which is the final 2 rows of the legs, of course. We're going to place 2 green concretes going upward on the legs, and then we're going to place 4 yellow concrete here in the middle, and then 2 red concretes just right here. And yeah, once you've done that, that is the front of the legs done. For the torso, real quickly, we're going to place the green concrete on the ends of the row, and then we're going to mark out the hands. We're going to do 2 green terracottas right here, and then 2 green concretes. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. For the first row of the torso, we are going to do 2 yellow concretes coming up from here. And then we're going to place red concretes everywhere else. We are then going to do, for the next row, we're going to do 1 green concrete on the ends of the row, and then 6 red concrete in the middle. Go ahead and do that 1 more time. The next row, we are going to do 2 green concretes, and then 4 red concretes, then 2 green. Next row, we are going to do 2 green concretes, 4 yellow concretes, 2 green. Next row, we are going to do yellow terracotta on the ends of the row, 2 yellow concretes coming inward, and then 2 yellow terracottas in the middle of the row. Next row, we're going to place a yellow terracotta on the ends of the row, and then yellow concrete everywhere else. The next row, we are going to do 3 red terracottas, 2 red concretes, 3 red terracottas. The next row, we are going to do 1 red terracotta on the ends of the row, and then red concrete everywhere else. And then the remaining 3 rows are entirely red concrete. And that is, that's that. So this is the front of the torso without 3D details, so we're about to add some 3D details, but that's the front of it without them. So the first thing we're going to do, right above this row with the kind of yellow things poking up, we're going to place a row of, we're going to place 3 red concretes right here, leave a gap of 2 in the middle, and then 3 red right here. Right above that in the middle, we're going to place a block of gold right here and here. And then everywhere else on the row is red concrete. For the next row, we're going to place a red concrete on top of these blocks of gold. And that's the kind of belt section. Coming up here, we are going to place 2 green concretes up in the top, that's terracotta. 2 green concretes up in the top right corner. And then right beneath these, we are going to place a 2x2 square, a block of gold. Just like that. And then coming in from that, we are going to do with our yellow concrete this kind of I shape, or like an O. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, there you go. That is the front of the torso. So moving on to the arms, we are going to do 2 rows of green concrete. So 1, if it doesn't lag, and 2. For this next row on the very left side, we're going to place a green terracotta, and then 3 green concrete. Golly, can't talk. Next row is entirely yellow concrete. Next row, we're going to place 1 yellow terracotta, then 3 yellow concrete. Next row, 1 yellow concrete, 2 yellow terracotta, 1 yellow concrete. And then the next row is entirely yellow concrete. The next row is 1 red terracotta, and then 3 red concretes. Do the same thing again. And then the final, or the second to last row is red concrete, and then the final row is entirely green concrete. Come on, place blocks right, man. And then really quickly, we're going to place 2 green concretes right here, and that is that. So moving on to the other side, it's going to be the exact same. So I'm going to do this one a lot quicker. Maybe. I'm going pretty slow. And then place the 2 right there. So I'll stand back for a second. So yeah, this is what you should have for the front of the torso. So, yep, that's basically it. So moving on to the sides of the statue. So let me get it good. There we go. So moving on to the sides, we are going to bring everything back by 3, pretty much based on what color is next to you. It's going to be a little different, but mostly it's going to be that. So we're going to do 3 green concretes. We're going to do 3 rows on top of that. Then we're going to do a whole row of yellow concrete. Then we're going to do, what is this? 4 rows of actually no, 3 rows of red concrete. Then we're going to do 1 row of green terracotta, and then the rest of the legs is green concrete. The bottom of the hands is green concrete, of course. We're going to do 2 rows of green concrete here, whole row of green terracotta. We're going to do a whole row of yellow concrete, 2 yellow concretes here, yellow terracotta on this side, 2 yellow terracottas in the middle here. Then we're going to surround that with yellow concrete. You're not going to bring back the red terracotta, just the red concrete, and then a whole row of green concrete right here. Go ahead and just fill in the shoulders. The other side is the exact same. So I'm going to run through this a lot quicker. So yeah, pretty simple. I mean, there's not much to this. And then fill in the shoulders. And then pretty much from there, he has a cape, which we will really quickly outline, because it has a little bit of detail on it. So basically for the cape, and one thing we're going to do here, we're actually going to knock out this trim around here and replace that with green terracotta. You can leave this as green concrete though. And then what we're going to do is we are going to place a green terracotta on the backs of these. And we're going to take it all the way down to the 3rd row of the statue. So right here. And just, we're going to go ahead and fill in the back, or I'm going to go ahead and fill in the back of the statue. You don't have to, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because why not? That is not the right color. Not that it matters, but... I'm just going to do the whole back as red. Why not? Screw it. I'm not putting in that much detail. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and connect the green terracottas together. And by the way, you could skip that part. That's my bad. I should have said that. We're going to go ahead and connect the green terracottas together. And we're going to fill in the back of the cape entirely with green concrete. So, I mean, yeah, there's not much to this. So. And he does have a collar, so we will have to add that as well. But yeah, guys, I believe this is the first new god statue I've done. I don't think I've done a new god statue before this. I don't believe so. Yeah, I mean, I have Darkseid in the playlist, but that's by Cross-Eyed Gaming, which, by the way, I'd highly recommend you watch that video. I built Darkseid in my world. Man, he looks good. So, Cross-Eyed Gaming, he did a phenomenal job on that tutorial. So shout out to him. There we go. That is the back. So, one long cape. So, coming back up here to the front, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this forward by 2 with the red concretes on the ends. We're going to go in by 1 row. And then we're actually going to fill this row in with red concrete and then this row with yellow concrete. For this second row, we're going to do 1 red concrete, 2 yellow concrete, leave this open, 2 yellow concrete, 1 red. For the next row, 1 red concrete on the ends of the row, 1 yellow concrete, leave these 4 open, 1 yellow. Next row, 1 yellow, 1 red, 4 yellow, 1 red, 1 yellow. Next row, 1 yellow, 2 white, 2, oh, that's not the right color, 2 yellow, 2 white, 1 yellow. For the next row, we are going to do 1 red, 2 yellow terracottas, bring those forward by 1. Go and do the same thing over here. Red on this end, of course. 2 yellow in the middle. There's that. Next row, 1 yellow on the ends of the row, and 2 yellow in the middle, and then 2 red in these remaining spots right above the eyebrows. And then the final row is entirely red concrete. And so now to fill in his his smile, I guess you could say, you can do this with white concrete or a bone block. I completely forgot about bone block, honestly. And we'll just use a bone block. So we don't need the block of gold anymore, so you can get rid of that. So for the bone block, that's what I'm going to use. We're just going to fill in this entire back section, which is bone block. And then with our smooth quartz slab, we're going to place 2 right here, and then 4 right here. And that is his big old smile. So, moving on to the left, well, actually, it's not that hard. The left and right hand side of the head is entirely red concrete. That's it. So yeah, we can go ahead. Actually, there's 1 block. This block right here is yellow concrete. Same thing over here. And that's it. Yeah, everything else is just red concrete. So yeah, pretty simple build. It comes with a head. And yes, I will build Big Barda. She's actually on the list of statues to build. She'll actually probably be out pretty soon, sooner than you may know. So, and I'm also thinking about building a Shazam statue. I think I mentioned that in either the Killer Moth or Black Manta video, but I probably will build him. So there we go. That's the head done. Pretty simple. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get out the green terracotta. Actually, this block's going to be green concrete. We're going to place a green concrete right here. And then with our green terracottas, we're going to place one here. Place two right here. And then 4 right here. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just like this. And then real quick, let's just go ahead and fill this all in with green concrete. And then for the back, we're going to fill this in right here with green concrete. Right here, we're going to place 2 green terracottas going inward, and then 4 right up here. And then this is all just green concrete. And yeah, once you've done that, you will have finished your statue. So yeah, guys, let me get rid of that block of gold. Get rid of my hand as well. Yeah, guys, that is Mr. Miracle. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun building this guy. So he's very colorful. Jack Kirby definitely designed a very colorful alien. So, but yeah, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.